What's up, guys, and welcome back to That Racing Cop YouTube channel. So I'm out here at W&B Enterprises checking up on the Danger Ranger. So W&B Enterprises, if you recall, is who's doing the welding and the fab work on the truck for me. So I'm here to check it out. All right, time out. Hold on, pause the video right there. So I just want to interrupt this video, give a brief little update, because some of y'all may be watching this thinking, hold on, wait a minute, isn't the Danger Ranger race like tomorrow? And it is. So if it looks like I'm in a hotel room right now, I am in my hotel room down here in Bradenton, Florida for the Danger Ranger 9000. So I did get the truck done in time. I literally was still wrenching on it at 3:30 yesterday morning before I came down here. So I finished it just in the nick of time, and I still didn't do everything I wanted to do. But the truck is, for the most part, done, race ready. I'm down here with it. We're going to see how it does tomorrow. But some of y'all who might not have been following my channel for a while, as y'all see the channel name, That Racing Cop, I am a police officer. I say that to say I work a 44+ hour a week job, plus spent a lot of late nights wrenching on this truck recently to get it done, and then also all the video editing to try to get these videos out. So between working a full-time plus job, late night wrenching on the truck, and all the video editing, unfortunately something had to suffer, and that was the video editing. So I've gotten a little behind in getting these videos out. So the truck was done in time. I still have one or two more how to build a Danger Ranger videos to do. And I think this how to build a Danger Ranger series, video series, is going to be really good for my channel. So I'm definitely still going to finish that. But after this video, the next video will probably be the Danger Ranger 9000 itself. I will, of course, want to get that video out in a timely manner. So hopefully within the next 2 or 3 days, I'll have the Danger Ranger 9000 video itself out. And then I don't know the how to build a Danger Ranger series. I don't know how many more videos it's going to be. 1, 2, maybe 3 more videos. Not really sure. But those last 2 or 3 videos and how to build a Danger Ranger will probably be after the race itself is actually posted, because I wasn't able to get those out on time. But I want to get the race out in a timely manner. So just want to give that little update. Hopefully you enjoy the video. Be sure to hit that like and subscribe. Just got to get this roll cage done, and then finishing touches, painting, stuff like that will be the next couple videos in this how to build Danger Ranger series. All right, hope you enjoy. All right, so I did not realize at all how much work this was going to be. It took way more cutting and grinding and cutting stuff out than I could have imagined. And even Mr. Neil, my fab guy here, a lot more cutting, I think, than he expected, mainly because of the NASCAR style door bars. So if it had straight door bars, it wouldn't have been nearly as much cutting, but these NASCAR style door bars are requiring a lot more cutting. So he's going to have to cut all this out here, and we haven't even figured out how much he's going to have to cut on the front here, but the front post is going to be right about here, and then NASCAR door bars, if you're familiar with them, curve out. So both the A and B pillar here, sections of it are going to be cut out. So this is Mr. Neil here, my fab guy, who's welding it up. Been doing an awesome job on it so far. But yeah.
I'll get in there and start showing what else we got to cut out.
All right.
I've still got some support left. Kind of dirty job, you know.
I see that. So there's just a real small glimpse into how much cutting he's having to do. It is crazy all the cutting they're having to do on this. So see, they've already got both fat corners completely cut out. They've cut it out all the way down, all the way through. There's going to be an outrigger that goes right down there, like a 2x3 outrigger that the cage will weld to. And then it comes up and then it hits, again, the part of the, I want to call it unibody, but it's not the unibody because it's a full frame vehicle, but the sheet metal of the body, I guess you could say, the cab, it hits here, so they're having to cut that out. He had to cut out the entire roof all the way around, which he kind of figured he would have to cut that out. He was not expecting to have to cut out all this and all this, but hopefully we can get that cut out and then we can test fit the main hoop in here and see how that main hoop fits. Man, those pieces don't want to come out. I'm gonna test fit this bar in here now that it's all cut. Look at that.
That's where it's going. It won't be all the way up against that, but it'll be out from it, not like that.
All right, that's pretty cool.
See why?
Pretty good fit.
See why I had to cut all that?
Yeah. Yep, so you can see right there. All that had to be cut. Yep. So, but that fits pretty good in there though. Hopefully the rest of the cage all fits just as good. So, resting on some jack stands down in there, but that's how it will fit. Well, I can see back here at my own shop now. Yeah, if I had known it was going to be anywhere near that much cutting and grinding required to clearance for the cage, I would have test fitted and done a lot of the cutting and grinding myself, because I can do cutting and grinding. I'm actually pretty good with a grinder, if I do say so myself. I'm just not a welder. So I was mainly taking it to him to weld it all up. I didn't realize he'd have to do that much cutting and grinding though. But back home now, I'm gonna get the nitrous system hooked up on the Crown Vic and hopefully take it out for test and tune later this week. Because I gotta get this thing dialed in and ready for Mod Motor Nationals. And really just a few weeks, about a month, but it's going to be here before you know it. So I am back here at W&B Enterprises again today for another checking in for another update on the Ranger. So they have made a lot of progress. Let's check it out. Check it out. So they've got both door bars in, so super excited. I love to see that. That is amazing. It's actually coming together, guys. Pretty cool. So hopefully today I can get test fitted for the seat, so we can get the seat in the right spot, and as well as the steering column mount. So hopefully today we can get the seat installed and steering column mounted, and so that's the main reason I'm here today, is to get fitted for all that. So these door bars are killer. I absolutely love the way they did it. So originally we were discussing having cut out all this material here, but instead they ended up just drilling a hole and have the NASCAR bars going through holes right into the main hoop here. Absolutely love it. Super clean install. Couldn't have asked for a better install on those. So the only bar still tack welded right now is just this dash bar, in case we have to move that. They just tack welded that. So we'll figure out once we get the steering column mounted. But I'm about to hop in it, see if the seat is right. So here's the seat mount we got for the plate bolts to the factory holes. We'll cut out this intersection, obviously, a little weight reduction once it's all said and done. But let's get the seat in here. I'm going to jump in and see how it fits.
That's probably a little further that way to you than what factory is.
Okay.
So,
because I think distance from me, the steering wheel feels pretty good. So if we go up 2.5 inches on the seat, we might also have to go up 1.5 inches to 2 inches on the steering wheel as well. Because like
going forward.
Yeah, because like
that's too close.
I could stand to being a little bit closer, but I don't know if 2.5 inches closer.
You to the steering wheel.
Yeah, this distance right here is good. So if we go forward on the seat,
well,
we'll have to go forward at least a little bit, maybe not 2.5 inches,
okay,
but at least a little bit forward on the.
All right, well, let me get I'm gonna get a measurement.
Okay. Yeah, it's gonna be different. That is wheel, and like I said, the aftermarket wheel might have less disc and be further away. We don't know. But like I said, they make spacers. I can always pull that wheel closer. I just can't push that one further away.
Well, there is a too far this way, and that's when your shift linkage won't work.
Yeah, that's true.
So we have. Is there a light? Yeah, right here. Let's see what we got here. Oh yeah, you're okay. We got about 2 inches. We could go close. We could go further that way.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect.
And still have room making everything work.
Gotcha.
So you can go 2.5 there.
Yep.
And then maybe 1 inch that way.
Yeah, because like I said, once we actually get this mounted, I might want to go slightly like 1/2 inch to the left, because I don't think I'm centered with the wheel right now.
So move the steering wheel that way?
No, your way. If it goes 1/2 inch your way, then I think I would feel centered behind the steering wheel.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna, and that's what, the steering wheel to here is what's important, not the steering wheel to here. But in order to get a reference dimension right now, without everything moving, I need to have a, where's the brake bracket? There you go. That's 24 inches exactly.
Okay, cool.
Did I give you my marker?
I don't know. It's not over here.
I have one, but you just used it.
You got that right.
Here you go.
Hey, yeah, how about to say you just used it or
Yeah,
that?
you got that right. You damn scattered brain.
So, for the camera. So you can see here, it looks like for the seat mount, I'm going to have to go about another
2.5 inches forward because I'm stretching right now to reach the gas pedal. But for this seat to go any further forward, we're gonna have to cut into this I don't know, brace, center support, whatever you want to call that there. It looks like it was just a mount for the seat because this is where the factory seat's mounted to. So we'll notch that out. The seat can go 2.5 inches further forward, and then I think I will be good on seat positioning. Alright, so trying to get the steering wheel off so we can get this off and get the actual race steering wheel in here for final fitment, so we can see exactly where the wheel is going to be at, because the race steering wheel with that quick release adapter may be a little further forward, maybe a little further back, so we'll see exactly where it's at, which we've got right here. So see, it is a little bit smaller than the factory steering wheel, slightly. So.
Yeah. But,
I would have done when the dashboard's still in there and the column was solidly mounted. But I took the dashboard out and then I was like, oh crap, I gotta take the steering wheel. I was like, I ain't gonna be able to do it now.
Well, you know,
steering wheel flopping all over
I have
the place.
never had a golf cart that's been such a pain in the ass as the one I got with trying to get the steering wheel off. I have tried everything I could possibly do other than to cut it off. But and I need a real 2-jaw puller, and I don't know if Nick's got one. I don't think he does.
Alright, well, back here in the hotel room for today's verse of the day. So, again, for those of y'all who might be fairly new to the channel, I've had a bunch of new followers recently. Absolutely love seeing that. I always end all of my videos with a verse of the day. So, today's verse of the day comes from 1 Corinthians chapter 13, verse 4. Love is patient, love is kind. It does not envy, it does not boast, and it is not proud. Again, 1 Corinthians chapter 13, verse 4. Alright guys, till next time, stay safe, stay blessed.